Guys, I don't have a title on the video because I'm doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So that's what we're doing. Yep, that's exactly what we are doing. No, I'm not making dinner. I am going to make a snack for dinner. We're not really hungry. My husband wants a cake, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to make him a cake. So let me put this here so I can read the chat. But yeah, guys, and you know how I done in so many videos that you guys can take a box cake, adding a little bit of extra flour, adding a few more ingredients to the box. You will have a whole totally different cake. So that's what we are doing, guys. That's what we are doing. We're going to take a box cake and we are going to elevate that. Okay. So I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah. So I hope we are doing good. So I do have my I have two bowls in the freezer that I'm going to eat. Before I continue, we are going to turn on the oven. Okay, make sure it's on. Yep. So yeah, guys, we're going to take a box cake and turn it to a whole different level. I know how to make cake from scratch, but sometimes you want to do something quick and easy. So this is a quick and easy cake. Believe me, guys, I do this all the time when I'm gonna have company that I want a cake that tastes like it's not from a box. This is what I do. So just gotta be smart. So I hope you guys are doing good. Here we are doing great. I'm going to do that cake, and also I'm going to be doing. This is what my husband and I are going to have. We're really not. We're hungry, but we're not hungry for me to do a big meal. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to on half of it. I'm going to a shrimp because I don't know. I'm going to ask my husband if he wants shrimps or no. Hello, Frugal Mama. So I don't know if he's gonna want shrimp. My husband is not a real shrimps a lover, but I do. So maybe in a box I do a half of it plain, and I could do some for me. This box is only 4.5 ounces. So what you gotta do is add water. That's it, and make you fritters. So I know also how to make this from scratch. It's very easy to do with all-purpose flour, a little bit of spices, and there you have it. But like I said, sometimes that's why I buy things like this, because sometimes I want something easy from the box and I don't feel like cooking. Today I did really good. Today I have one of my Velveeta packages, which that is 200 and what? 220 calories. So I wasn't really hungry. So I ate that in the morning. And then, like around 3 something, my husband said he was hungry. So I heated some pasta. I had maybe like this is a 1 cup and a cup and a half. I have about a half a cup but about 1 cup with some ground beef, and I did not even finish it at all because I was not hungry. That's what I said. That sometimes I have that problem. I don't get hungry, but I have to eat because my sugar would drop dramatically. So, um, I've been testing my sugar. My sugar's been good. I filtered a little bit. I started getting like the hot sweats, and that's when you have a low blood sugar. So it could manifest either way. You could have high glucose, high sugar or low sugar. Usually, my dog comes around when I'm having an episode, so he came around and I tasted it and it was low. So, anyways, with that being said, I got this bowl, but I think I'm gonna get the bigger bowl because I don't want the bowl to be too small. So let's get this bowl. I'm going to show you first thing you want to do. You want to grease or spray, however you do it, your mold. You don't want your cake mix to sit because if it sits, it already gets activated. You want to have this ready, put aside for when you are going to do your. Okay, where are my glasses? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on, let me grab my glasses so I can read the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. Hello, Miss Purple. Guys, connect with whoever you don't have here. Connect because everybody here has channels. So, like I was saying, you don't want to have your cake batter sitting while you prepare your mold because it already gets activated. Hello, Design with Emma. Hi, Emma. That was one of my things that I used to show people when they came to start working when I was that I used to manage the kitchen. I had to show them if you're doing cake, you have to have your molds ready because your the activation on the cake will already start rising. You don't want your mix to sit. You just want to add it right away to the mold and put it to bake. I hope you guys are doing good. Guys, I don't know about you guys, but my allergies been acting up so bad. I made it a doctor's appointment with the eye doctor. I have to get my eyes checked because my eyesight's been bothering me a lot. I do use eye drop by the doctor, but they have not been working. So if you guys start chatting, I will read in a minute. I just want to cut this. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to cut it as much as you can so it fits in the mold properly. It could be a little smaller, but I don't want it to be way bigger because the cake will be out of shape. So yeah, my husband asked me earlier, are you making a cake today by any chance? So I said, all right, I'll make you a cake. I am going to be making a cake from the diabetic dessert cookbook. I got to purchase some items. Where is it? I think it's, guys, look at this. Diabetics. I'm gonna be doing that as well. Giving people ideas what to do. I have in one of the books, I think it's this one. I'm going to be making this one. I'm going to be making this one for myself, even though it's for diabetic people, but I believe it's lemon poppy. But here they show it without frosting. I'm going to make the cake and I'm going to make the whipped topping without any sugar. You know, you just do the whipped topping and use it like that. And the cake, you do it with whatever sweetener do you want. And I usually prefer to do Splenda. So that's what I'm going to do. And there's the ingredient, the recipes in here. So I'm going to be doing that when I get all the ingredients, when I go to the grocery store, that I get all the ingredients. We're gonna come here and we're going to do it. Like for an example, this cake that I'm doing here today, of course, you guys are not gonna be here until the cake comes out of the oven and I put the frosting and everything, but I'm gonna show you how I do my frosting. I'm going to show you how to do two very simple frosting. Two very simple frosting, and which they are typical used on the bakeries. Somebody made a comment in the chat. I will read it in a minute. Oh, there we go. Show Debbie some love. Push the heart on the right side panel. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you guys. I truly do. All right. See, this is ready. So I will place aside. All right. Now we are going to take this back cake and we're going to turn it to like a bakery cake. Guys, one secret. I mentioned it in a previous video when I did a cake like this. I managed a kitchen for 20 plus years, guys. And in the bakeries, when we did not have our frozen cake, because all the cakes that you order from a bakery for a birthday, for anything, any cake that you order from a bakery, the cakes come already pre-made frozen in boxes, frozen, the quarter of a sheet, the little small one, the little A-round ones. When you go to Stop and Shop or any supermarket, Costco's or whatever, those cakes that you see on the dessert box, all those cakes comes frozen, pre-made. Why? Because they are made in the big baking factory for that company, and sometimes they purchase from other companies and they get them delivered. So a lot of them come, in those plastic containers. They come already decorated. All we do is open the box because they come 4 quarter of a sheet cakes in a box. So all we have to do when somebody order a simple cake for their children, oh, I want a vanilla cake. What kind of frosting do you want? I want a buttercream frosting. So we go and we grab one day. It was made with buttercream. Oh, what would you like for us to write on? Oh, can you write happy birthday such such? Oh, and by the way, do you have any little kids from SpongeBob or little kids from Little Care Bear? Oh yeah, we do have those because we order those in bags. They come in individual bags. Oh, can I get one of those? Okay. All we used to do is open the little kit or the toy, put the toys on top, displays the toy, right with the frosting bag, cover it, put a receipt on it, $39.99. If they order a full sheet, it was like $89.99. 4K, the company pays because we buy by the low full, it'll cost $5. A lot of people did not know that. A lot of people don't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. Yes. So like I was saying, when we didn't have if somebody order a double layer 8-inch round cake and we didn't have, so we will go to the aisle because it's a grocery store, grab one of these and do what I'm going to do now. And you will not taste that you were having a box cake. And we were charging you $39.99, $29.99, whatever the price was at that week. Hi, Sophia. Welcome, welcome. Regular yellow box cake doesn't matter. Usually at the store, we used to use the store brand, but this is just you guys recognize the box and just covering the name. You know what I mean? So we take that. Let me get my sifter because you're going to need to sift some flour. Always if you do a cake like this, make sure that you sift your flour. Okay. My situation, I'm going to melt half a stick of butter. And to this half a stick of butter, I am going to add what the box called for, which is half a cup of vegetable oil. The butter is to change the flavor. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people do not know that a lot of companies, the big supermarket companies, do that stuff. You're going to take 1 cup of flour. This is all regular all-purpose flour. You could also do this if you have the self-rising flour. You could do that too. If you have the self-rising flour, you avoid all the steps that I am going to do now. So this is not self-rising flour. This is what we're going to do. Double acting baking powder. You're going to add 1 teaspoon. And the reason why I sift the baking powder is because these baking powders, they contain lumps. Some of them have lump. And if you're not careful, it will not mix good because I'm going to mix it by hand. And when you bite into it, you could actually taste it. And it's the worst thing you can taste. I'm going to add, this one is erased. 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And a pinch, literally a pinch of salt, which is the tiniest one of salt. This is to bring up the flavor of the sugar that I just add to it. Okay. I gotta start putting stuff because you guys know I don't have big space here. You know, it will become a mess. Okay, this gotta go too. Let me put this stuff away. Am I missing Anyways, I take care of all of this stuff and I wash them while I'm done with the live stream because it'll be easier for me. I gotta wash this stuff. So I wanna hurry up, you know. See, all of this needs to be washed now. So I'll put it there. Okay. You wanna sift everything. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys cannot see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. There. All right. Mix everything well. Remember, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, a tiny little pinch of salt, and your teaspoon of baking powder. Combine that together with your wax cake. You could do it as well with a if you want to make a chocolate cake, you could do it as well with a chocolate cake the same way. But besides the sugar, the baking powder, and the pinch of salt, you have to add at least 1 tablespoon of baking cocoa, so your chocolate cake box does not look pale. Because once you add your flour to it, it'll light up the mix. So you have to add baking cocoa to it, okay? So just a little tip there. And my butter is still not melted. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm using vegetable oil. You could use any oil. You also could use Crisco. You don't have butter, but I usually, it's very rare that I use Crisco. I usually use Crisco when I don't have oil. So, and this lasts forever. So here is my butter melted. I'm so used to doing this that I usually don't measure, but just for you guys, I am measuring. So remember, I did a 1/2 stick of butter, and usually the box calls for 1/2 cup of oil. So I'm using 2/3 of oil. Saying, I don't know, you guys can see from there. So let me bring it up here. This is what it looks like. Okay, it's right here. So 1/2 cup of oil and a little bit more than 1/2 cup of oil, okay? Because of the butter. All right. I'm not going to put it in there yet. I'm going to crack my eggs. You never want to crack your eggs in your batter for the simple fact that you drop an eggshell and you can't see it. You don't want none of your family members or you biting into an eggshell and cutting your gums. It has happened, you know. And also, it gives you the opportunity to make sure that your eggs are good and you don't mess your batter by adding bad egg. You will have to throw everything out. I have to grab one more egg. Give me 1 second, guys. Even though the eggs supposed to be room temperature, it's okay. One egg is it's not a big deal. And also, I'm going to change the flavor, okay, for the cake. I will be changing the flavor on this cake. This is going to be an almond cake. Almond extra. I am going to be using a tablespoon, the big one. I added to the butter. All right. Also, we are going to need, again, I forgot to take it out of the refrigerator, not a big deal. A little bit of milk, but I will heat that up in a second. Thank you. Wow. Okay. All right, guys. So, meanwhile, let me put this in the trash. Huh? Okay. Yeah. My husband is taking out the trash, so I'm putting everything in it. So I got my oil, so I'm putting this away. The extra, I'm still gonna leave it here because I don't have much, but I'm going to do a frosting and I'm going to add it to the frosting. Great, beautiful. Thank you. This I don't need. I'm going to put this away as well. Salt we don't need. We're gonna put it away. Milk, the same thing. Yeah, guys. I remember when I was in the other house, I had a big, huge kitchen, so I didn't have any problems. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to start by adding oil and butter. You want to make sure that your milk is not hot and scramble your eggs when you put them in there. So adding the milk. Remember, the Bax cake calls for water. I add milk because it changed the flavor of having the chemically taste of a box. And the 4 eggs. Remember, if you think that your batter is still thick, all you gotta do is add a little bit of water or milk, whatever you choose to add to it. But in this situation, since I already added milk, I'm going to add a little bit of water. And since I add the almond extra, it loses completely the flavor of the box cake. I do have a hand mixer, but I don't feel like using it, taking it out. Divide it into equal parts. Like I say, I know you guys are not gonna be here for when the cake come out because it has to cool down and everything, but I'm going to leave it on the thumbnail. And you know that before it goes on the thumbnail, most likely it's gonna have a slice gone because my husband is gonna have a slice. He's been bugging me. You're gonna make a cake? You're gonna make a cake? You know, my husband could eat all the sweet he wants and he don't put up not even 1 pound. God forbid, I'm making it and I put away. Sorry about the noise, guys. This is to get rid of the bubbles. They get rid of the bubbles, so when it's baking, you cut the cake, you don't see those big holes in between. That's because the bubbles didn't came up. All right. So in this situation, this one has more than this one. So when that happens, if that happens to you, what you have to do is take the one with the most batter and put it as your bottom of if you're doing a double layer, put it on the bottom, okay? And then you take the little one because this one is going to make a lump because it's less batter. So you're going to put it on top. So when you put your frosting, you could either have it like a little lump or you could just take it out and cut it. But since it's for us, I have made cake for other people. And when it has the lump, you just take a knife, you just cut it, you make it nice and flat. And when you frost it, you have the flat surface and everything nice and smooth. All right, guys, let's put it in the oven. And the one with the most batter, you're going to put it to the back because that one is going to take longer to cook. So when the one with the less batter is done, you'll be able to take it out and it won't get so dull. Okay, guys. So now that that's done, I'm going to I'm making two different frostings. So I'm going to make the butter cream frosting, which is using butter and what do you call this sugar? Oh my God, powdered sugar. I'm going to do that. And that's because that one is going to be on the center. Deborah is making an almond cake. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. So the butter frosting is going to be on the center for filling. And if you are doing like another type of filling, like sometimes I put filling on the center besides butter frosting. You could buy, which I do have. I gotta ask my husband if he wants filling or he just wants it simple. So if he wants, but of course I will not be using this. But if I am to use, you could buy pie filling, you could buy blueberry, you could buy any filling that it goes with almond, and you could use this as your cake filling. Nobody's gonna know that you're using pie filling because Again, we're going back to when I used to run the kitchen. We used to have pie fillings because we used to make for the holidays cherry pie. We used to make the blueberry pies, and we will take the pie filling and do cakes, double layer cakes. We will take the butter cream, do edge, and then take the pie filling, put it on the center, even it out, put the other top of the cake, and you will have a cherry filled pie. Okay, the Boston cream cakes that you get at the supermarket, the same thing you could do at home. You do your yellow batter the way I just showed you with whatever flavor you want. And what you do is you take the Boston cream. So for that, what you buy is the vanilla pudding, which is people don't know. And for the supermarket, they put the name Boston cream. But for us to purchase in a box is the instant vanilla pudding. You make that, you put it on the center of your cake, you put your other top, then you repeat the same thing on the top. And those the Boston cream cakes come hold. You see them with like a plastic band around it, a clear thing, and then you will put the 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 vanilla whipping. The vanilla. Oh my god, the vanilla pudding on top, and then we will take chocolate ganache, put it on the top, let it sit, put it on the case. I did that for so many years, guys. There's nothing that ask me about anything about a bakery. How did they go about it? The French breads and the stores, they come already pre-baked. They come frozen. All we have to do, throw them in the oven, heat them up, put them in a paper bag, put them on in the shelf. The donuts that you buy at the supermarket, the batter already comes pre-frozen in a 40-pound box. We will take the donuts, put them on a screen, let them thaw out, put them in a proof box. When they proof, take them, put it, and fry them. So yeah, it's very simple. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the cake for the center. So let me grab my. Woo, goodness. Okay, I have two bowls in the freezer. One is for the buttercream. One is for the whipped topping. There is going to have cream cheese. So I got it. I'm telling you guys, where is the cream cheese? I gotta take out the cream cheese because I will do that in a little bit. So hand mixer comes out. This is how you do buttercream frosting at home, okay? For those that don't know. You could use your hand mixer or you could use your stand mixer. I'm telling you, I got no space. I got no space, guys, but I make it work. I'll make it work. Don't worry. I will make it work. Okay. For the center, I'm not making a lot, so I'm just going to make a little bit. And even though this butter was still not completely, and I had it out of the refrigerator for quite a while. So I'm gonna put you guys in mute because I don't want you to hear that racket. My last kitchen had no counter space. I feel you, girl. I'm telling you, Nick. Oh my God, this is just bad. Hold on, let me put you on mute so I can mix this, and I got you. Want you guys to hear that racket. Hold on. Can you hear me? Yeah. So I'm having this little problem, and I'm about to fix this. Hold on. Because the butter have to be completely room temperature, but we're gonna fix that in a minute. Give me 1 second. So these are things that you run across. So you have this problem, this is what you gotta do, and you will have the same result. You're going to put it in a microwave for like a 9 second. You don't want your butter to be completely melted. You don't want that, because if you do, your frosting is not going to work. You just want it to have a little bit of oh my goodness gracious, I'm telling you. Let me plug this. So it's like playing here with the plugs because no counter space. I cannot even move my machine. Anyways, let's do this. 9 seconds. Check it. If it's too cold, do it another 9 seconds. Don't do it by a lot, because then it's gonna get too hot and it's not gonna work. That should do it. Yeah, that should do it. And if you don't want to use powdered sugar, you could use like Splenda. There is like powder. You could use that as well. Not a lot of people like to have all that sugar. That's why I use powdered sugar. Okay, now it's working. So what you're going to do, I added about a half a cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to add a little bit more. You're going to beat it into it's nice and fluffy. Guys, feel free to connect with each other. Everybody here has channels. So I'm going to beat it into it's nice and fluffy, and then I'm going to show you what it's going to look like, okay? Okay, you want your butter with your sugar, powdered sugar, to look nice and fluffy like this. You guys see, this is, I only made this amount because this is going to be for the filling of the cake. I don't remember if I added any flavor to it, but it's okay. Let's see. No, I didn't add any flavor, but it's fine because I'm going to be adding flavor to the other frosting that I'm going to do, which is the cream cheese frosting with the whipped topping and the powdered sugar. That's going to be the outside layer of the cake. So this one, just cover it, leave aside. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator. And the reason why I said cover is because you don't want to start making like a crust. Let me check the cake. Oh yeah, the cake is coming along nice. So now we're going to move this aside. We'll put this here. Now where's my other bowl? We're going to do the other frosting. Now for this one, I forgot to take out the cream cheese. So again, put it in the microwave. It doesn't have to be on high. You just want to put it in the microwave to lose the coldness of it. So I will start with 9 seconds. So that's why a lot of people are like, oh, I forgot to take this out of the refrigerator. I won't be able to make a cake. Use your microwave. Just don't use like a half an hour. Just do it little by little. So, of course, we're not using this. That should do it. Yep, that should do it. I'm using the same spatula. But before I add the cream cheese, I just want to get it loose. Before I add the cream cheese, you want to start whipping your whipping topping first, okay? Because if you add the cream cheese on the bowl, remember I have the bowl in the freezer. It will get cold, so there will be no point why to put it in the microwave. Start on low. Okay, now this coming together. You want to add your sugar and whatever flavoring you want the frosting to taste like. I'm not adding a lot of sugar. That's plenty. I'm adding almond, which is not enough. That was about a teaspoon or maybe less than a teaspoon. All right, guys, you're going to whip it into a stiff. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be adding also the cream cheese. I just want to avoid you guys hearing this loud noise. Hold on. Yeah, guys, that was my husband. So, guys, this is what you whip topping looks like with your cream cheese, and hopefully that was enough almond extra for it to taste like almond. Let's see.
Frío.
Yeah, it's good. Aunque no le he comido a los babies, pero yo tengo, chacho,
No, pero es temprano.
son las 6:30.
No, a las 6:15 ahora.
All right, guys. So that's that. That's plenty of frosting because when I do the outside layer, I don't do a thick layer. So that's good. I still got a little bit of cream cheese for a bagel or toast. This one I'm not going to use. That's what I said. Powdered sugar lasts me for quite a while because I don't, you just want a little bit of powdered sugar to your cake and or your frosting or whatever you are mixing, and it's plenty. It'll be sweet enough, guys. It will make it sweet enough. So I'm gonna let's move on to the fritters that I'm going to make. That I put. Let me move you guys. Guys, I'm going to move you right quick over here. My husband went to the grocery store to purchase a loaf of bread because he wants breakfast sandwich in the morning. I'm telling you guys. All right. All right, guys. So this one you have to put in the refrigerator because it is a dairy product. Refrigerator, garbage. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. That's good. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to show you guys. I'm gonna bring you guys to the oven. My husband gotta go to Home Depot, either Home Depot or Lowe's, and buy an oven light. The lights on the oven already went. So, and a person like me, I constantly need the light to see because I have to wear glasses. Oh my, I'm having problem with. You guys have the same problem when it comes to open a bag? It smells so good. It smells like almond. All right, let's clean this machine. It's dirty. So what do you guys are having for dinner? I have. Well, all I could tell you is, all I could tell you is, if you're looking to get me upset or get me mad, you won't, you will not succeed. But I'm also going to tell you is that by you being here, making a comment and watching, you're giving me your watch time hours. So thank you. I appreciate you. All right, guys. So let me wash these dishes so I can cook the fritters. And remember this, you just add water and you cook them like so. But usually me, which I'm not going to do today, was going to add shrimp. I said it at the beginning of the live stream. But I don't know if my husband, babe, you going to want shrimp on the bacalaitos? Yeah. No? He don't want any shrimp on them. So I'm just going to do it like this. They takes, they like, bacala, salted fish. It tastes just like them, but fish fritter mix. That's it, and you just fry them. And guys, this is so good. They are good. So they are good, but my husband and I will eat a few, and then the rest we will just put in the fridge and either have it tomorrow or whatever. Oh, this one is really hot. I have mentioned it previously. I do have a dishwasher. I don't use it because I don't let my dishes accumulate. So if I have dishes on the dishwasher and I have not run my dishwasher and I go to bed, I will be thinking about it all night long. I won't sleep. I can't. And I refuse to run a dishwasher with just a few dishes in it, you know. I have to connect my phone because I don't want to keep tilting my head to read the chat I'm streaming to that phone, but this one went off. Okay. that's it. Those are my dishes. You see why I don't run the dishwasher? Because it's not worth the energy, my light running my light bill. Because for some reason this dishwasher that came with this apartment, the cycle is long, which is makes no sense. All right. Let me I'm gonna ask my husband if he wants the fritters or a sandwich. ¿Quieres los bacalaitos o quieres que te haga un sándwich con huevo y eso? Sandwich con salami, queso. I knew that's why you went to the store with that. I've been married to this man for 37 years this past February. Guys, my husband will not go at night to the supermarket to just grab a loaf of bread for breakfast tomorrow. He wanted a sandwich for dinner instead of the fritters. So that's what we're going to do. Let's make a sandwich, and I'm also going to put it in the pot, and I'm going to toast it. So let's mess for me to clean. All right. One of my cake, the cake with this water is extremely hot. One of the cakes with the less batter. Oh my gosh, hold on. Should be ready, so it's gonna be coming out. So we're going to do in the, I don't know, some people call them the corner store, the bodegas. There's the people that got private stores and they make stuff for sale and they have canned goods and everything. They make a breakfast sandwich. It costs $14.99. I have everything at home. This costs maybe like $1.99. You get 2 loaves in here, so he gets to have. That's what he wants. He wants a sandwich for dinner. So let me check the cakes, and I think, yeah, guys, I told you. That cake, the one with the less hot, maybe about another. I'm gonna leave it there for another 5 minutes to toast a little bit. So let me get this spread ready. Let me put this big bowl away. This bowl take too much space. Sorry, guys, I'm blocking you, but I gotta put this bowl. Ooh. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm missing a bowl? Oh, not a bowl, a measuring cup. I need my counter space, so I need to do this so I can have my counter so I could finish. Make my husband his sandwich. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. This one fell on the floor. Let's put this away. I just want to show you one of the cakes so you guys know how the cake looks. Let me get one out. Well, I'm going to get out the one that is already done. Because the longer your cake stayed in the oven, the around the baking pan, it gets start getting hard. So then try to move the other one to be in the center of the oven. Usually some people use a toothpick method, but I don't do it like that. I just, that's it, it's done. And I will let it get cold. I don't, people let their cakes sit on the pan. I don't. Hi, Deborah. I am just checking in. Hi, Mary. Thank you. So this is what it looks like. Well, this is going to be the top layer. I use this one. put it in your refrigerator, let it cool, and then when the other one comes out, you do the same thing. I don't let it sit in the pan and cool down because sometimes the cake starts sweating and it will get saggy on you. But you could either take it straight from the oven and put it in your freezer, or if you want, you could just put it in the refrigerator. It will take longer. It will take longer to cool down. Or in this situation, I'm just gonna move it at the other side of the counter and let it sit there for maybe like 15 minutes, and then I will put it at the bottom of the fridge. And it's nice and fluffy, guys. It is nice and fluffy. So I don't do it like that with the just the plain glove, because you know the glove touch surfaces, so you want to have something clean for your cake to go. All right, then let's make my husband a sandwich. It's going to be a hot sandwich. Okay. I'm telling you guys, no space to do anything. He wants eggs. So he basically wants a breakfast sandwich. So that's what we're doing. He wants egg, cheese. He wants egg, cheese, and ham. Yes. Yes, sister. Me too. All right. This is going to be used for the cake. Actually, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the big one. See, you get two loaves. The reason why I'm going to use the big pan, the big frying pan, is because I'm going to need the pan after to toast the sandwich. Stay nice and fresh in there for tomorrow morning. Gotta remember that I still have the other one in the oven. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to turn off the oven right now. Yep, this one got a little bit browner. So let's take it out. They both came the same size, so I won't have to cut anything. So, see, nice and done. I'm looking for a space to put this one. Put it right there. Like I said, I'm gonna give them about 15 minutes, and then I put them in the fridge, and they get cool fast. So okay, this gotta go. All right, let's spray the pan. I gotta buy more spray. I barely have any. Let's move you guys here where you guys can see. I got you guys inside the sink. I usually, for the morning, I use bacon. But when you want it like this, you'll just have salami, you know, very simple. No lettuce. He doesn't want lettuce. He wants it toasted. So I do have lettuce, but he doesn't want it, guys. Guys, if you're coming in here, you're new, just give the live stream a thumbs up. I truly appreciate you. And if you have a channel and you want me to visit you, leave a comment out, not on the live stream, out on the bottom of the video so I can go and find your channel. Salt. I mean pepper, and this is salt. Let's put this in the fridge. Remember, guys, we're going to use the same frying pan to toast the sandwich. Just a simple sandwich, guys. Just a simple sandwich. I don't want that much, so I'm gonna cut it like this. Put it in there. Put it in there. Take your plate. Put it right on the top. Put something heavy on it, and it will get toast. Yeah, guys. So, guys, I've been here with you for a few. You guys going to be seeing this cake put together in the thumbnail. But when I put it on the thumbnail, I'm going to cut a piece. So you guys going to be able to see the frosting on the inside. And remember, guys, making a cake is very simple. And if you want to impress your guests and you don't want them to know that you made a box cake, do like I just did and show you, because that's what we usually do in the bakeries. All right, guys, here's the cake. I will be assembling one. Is cold, it's still warm. So, guys, be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile. Overall, stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, God loves you. And Debbie also loves you too. And we'll be into the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you, guys. Much love. And thank you for all your support. It's very, truly appreciated, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you, Lisa. I got to go by your channel because I think you got something that came up. All right, guys. Bye. Well, we're still here. Bye.